Hey, can I come in? I checked in at the desk and they said they don't have any other rooms left. I guess we'll just have to share for tonight. Yeah, I guess the dragon hunt must have brought in enough adventurers to fill every room in the village. I mean, it shouldn't be too weird, right? I mean, we've been sleeping in the same tent on the road, but it feels kinda different, sharing a room. No. You don't have to leave. I want you to stay. Besides, I can't really just barge into your room and make you leave. Did your leg heal up okay? It looked like it got burned pretty bad. It's a good thing they have healers here, or we'd probably have to spend all the reward money on burn cream. Me? They ran out of healing magic halfway through, so my hand's still pretty messed up from when you landed on me. No, you don't need to apologize. If it hadn't been for you jumping in front of me, I probably would have been a lot worse for wear. I'm just a little fragile compared to you. It's fine though. I'll just get up early tomorrow and see if I can get it fixed early. I can survive for tonight. My horns. What's wrong with them? Let me get a look. Oh, they've grown again. Great. And just when my hands are all messed up. Oh, no, it's not that. It's, well, think of them like fingernails. Or hair. If I don't file down my horns fairly regularly, they can get a little crazy. I normally like to keep mine kinda short so they don't get in the way of things or get too messy, but I guess I've been a little preoccupied. Ugh, they're all twisted. I can't believe none of you guys ever told me. Not a big deal. It looks like I've got a bird's nest on my head. That won't do. Well, normally I'd use this. It's a horn file. My mum gave it to me when I left home. It's a nice little reminder of home. She used to do it for me, but obviously since going off on my own, I've had to start doing it myself. There are places that do it, but they tend to be pretty overpriced, just like most services for tieflings. You want to? Are you sure? You really don't have to. I can always... If you insist, it would be a big help. If I sit down like this, I should be at the right height for you. Here's the file. Do you see the rough edge? That's the side you need to use to file down the horns. Start at the tips and then move towards the base. I can keep an eye on it using the mirror to make sure you don't go too short. I was actually thinking about growing them longer this time. Normally I prefer to keep them kind of subtle to avoid the looks people give me for being a tiefling, but you make me feel confident enough not to hide it. Besides, if someone says something, I've got my scary dog privileges. Yes, I mean you. People aren't going to try anything with you around. It's a compliment. It makes me feel safe. But yes, we should probably get to it. I don't want to keep you up too late, and this will take a while. Just move the file back and forth along the tip. Don't push down. The horn should just scrape away. Just a back and forth motion, like cutting bread. or sharpening your blades. Like that. It's been a while since I've had someone else do it. It feels kind of nostalgic. Oh, no, my mother wasn't a tiefling. She was a human, like you. Nope, not my dad either. Tieflings can be born naturally to tiefling parents, but those of us who weren't are the result of some kind of interaction with demons in our family history. At some point, someone in my family made some kind of demonic arrangement, and here I am. It's not always instant. Sometimes it can stay dormant through multiple generations before manifesting. I don't actually know what caused me to be like this, though. I never really got to meet my extended family. There's a lot of, ironically, demonization of tieflings, especially from the religious folk, so they didn't want anything to do with me, or my parents after they decided to keep me. I will always appreciate them for that, you know? They threw away everything to be there for me. The same reason I'm thankful for you. I mean, there's a lot of bards out there. You didn't have to pick me. But I'm glad you did. Oh, right. When you get to the branches, just file it down towards the main body of the horn and then continue downwards. Some people like to keep the antler look, but I prefer to keep them a little bit more simple. Yeah, there's a lot of varying styles and shapes of horns, just like hair. You can even get supports and templates to help them grow into specific shapes. Although things like the thickness of the horns vary more on how you were born. Some are thin and brittle, and some are thicker and more like ram's horns. Think of it like hair types. You're doing a great job, although it's getting a little hard to keep my head balanced. Normally I try to alternate between horns to keep their weight about the same. It's okay, you're doing great. Really. I just appreciate you doing this for me. Sorry, I keep making this about myself. I just don't get to talk about tiefling stuff very often. Most people don't want to hear about it, and you're a good listener. You make me feel genuinely interesting when I'm rambling. You want me to continue? Well, you're doing me a favor, so I can't exactly deny your request. What else do you want to hear? Well, the file you're using is made out of dragon hide. It's harder than the horn, so it just scrapes it away. They can be pretty expensive, but there aren't many things out there that are hard enough to do the job. It's why they're such a special gift. If you want to do this again in future, we could see if we can get one commissioned for you. Maybe from the scales of the dragon we took down earlier. It's a rare opportunity. We'd have to get there before everyone else tries to get hold of the hide to make armor from, though. It tends to disappear pretty quickly after the mages finish taking the blood and other internals for potions. But it doesn't take much, so we might be able to get lucky. Besides, we deserve some kind of souvenir from this, right? Well, besides the scars. Do I ever decorate them? Me? No. I used to, though. But nowadays I don't really have the time between quests. But I used to. You know, painting them, hanging jewelry on them. I think I have some of the bangles I used to hang on them in my bag somewhere. But nowadays I prefer to keep things simple. Maybe I'll get back into it if I ever settle down. I don't think I'd want to do that anytime soon. Besides, I couldn't leave you on your own. You would get food poisoning within the day. Besides, where else would I find someone to help me keep my horns in check? Well, aren't you smooth? Well, if we both survive long enough, I guess we could retire together, and I wouldn't have to. Now look who's blushing. I thought I was supposed to be the red one. No, you match. How sweet. Shh, shh, shh. Careful. If you make them all wonky because you got flustered, I won't trust you to do this again. You're doing a great job, by the way. This is the nicest they've looked in a while. Other demonic features? Well, it can vary. Some just have the horns, others have tails, and some have hooves. I managed to get all three. Well, I'm not complaining about the tail. It can be convenient. Plus... Aw, look at you blush. I only brushed your cheek with it. You should see what else I can do with it. But yes, I've got the full set, including hooves. Well, yeah, because I wear shoes. You think I was just gonna go around barefoot? No. I do have to get them shaven down though. Same as other people with hooves. Don't worry, I won't make you do that today. I can get them done at the same place as satyrs and centaurs for a decent price. Besides, your arms are probably getting tired by now. Actually, you're almost done. This is a good length. Now, you just need to sharpen them to a point. Yeah, it's an aesthetic choice. I just think it looks better than having them flat-topped. That feels so much better. And it looks good too. You'd have thought you'd be so good at a gentle job like this. You really are the best of both worlds. You know, if you'd ever like to do this again... I'm glad. But if we're going to wake up early enough to get some dragon hide, then we should probably get some sleep. You know, technically you just did yourself a favor by reducing the chances of me accidentally poking you in your sleep. So if I do it, you'll know it was deliberate. Good night.